What's happening, people? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. If you're new, please like and subscribe. And double game week in terms of Premier League. So this one is combined. I haven't done this before, so it's trial. So it's where you review the previous game week and preview the upcoming one. So all a bit crazy, but bear with us. 14 and 50. It's just honestly just like it's crazy that there's get to the Christmas fixtures and there's just lots of games, so I'm looking forward to it because non-stop Premier League action. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm sure you're feeling the same as me. So let's get straight into it then. I will start reviewing the previous game week, of course, being game week 13. 47 points for me, which you'll see straight away there is above the average at 35. For me, I'd said, if you remember in the preview, if you saw it, I said 60, 65 points. Well, I didn't expect the average to be as low as 35, so disappointing week all round. And that's the thing with FPL. You can say, I want to reach so many points, or this is my kind of goal I want to stick to, or I think this will be the average. And you just don't know because it fluctuates each game, and you can't really say that like 40 points is a good score because if the average is 45, it's not a good score. So it really does depend. But in this case, 47 is a really good score. And if you look there at my team, I'm quite happy with who produced. For Altamado, Thiago's the big one in there that really stands out to me. Defence, not so much though. If you look at Gay, look at Van der Ven, that is where it is a little bit more disappointing across the board. But no, overall I think it was good. Brought in Cherky for this week, didn't really work. Captain decision didn't work to go with Buendia. But again, there's no big points on the bench, which is always good to say. So no, I'm happy with my, FPL team. I mean, it's always good. I've just put it there. I moved me out of the way for a second, but. Yeah, no complaints from me at all. When you get above the average and the rank goes up like it did for me this week, it's satisfying enough, let's just say. But no, all good. Nothing like, oh my God, like amazing performer apart from Thiago, maybe the only one. But, most players, you score a few points here and there, nitty gritty. And that is just where it's really key for me this week. But yeah, I'm happy. Where did you get in terms of, well, firstly, points in game week 13, but where are you in terms of rank? I've made progress. I've got up in my rank, which is fantastic. So, yeah, no happy. Spurs players again let me down, one starting, of course, in Van der Ven. But, yeah, not much time to dwell is there on this game week, but I'm happy with my 47. So, no standout performers, points evenly distributed, kind of, and that's what I'd much rather it kind of be, if that makes sense. But we get a bigger screen. So you can see there. Game week 14 then. This is my team going into the deadline, which is in just a few hours' time. It's 6 p.m. deadline. First game 7:30. So we've gone with a 3-5-2, which I don't use very much. I don't use at all. I like to go 3 strikers. They're going to score you points usually. And that's what I like to go with. But Thiago's got Arsenal away, which could be incredibly tough. I'm not definitely going to bench him because it's Thiago and he's banging form, but this is the plan at the moment. Donnarumma in goal, get the nod over Robin Roofs. Again, I think you can go either way, but see for me, have a little bit more chance of keeping a clean sheet than Sunderland do. Liverpool, but difficult to know. Van der Ven, I mean, he's just in there purely because I think maybe set piece, but very unlikely. He probably comes out as much as I like Van der Ven this week, or Porro, someone to come in as that third centre back. That's an option for me to have that one transfer. Gay, Konsa, backline's going to probably struggle. One of Gay or Konsa would be nice. I think they keep a clean sheet. But the midfield is where I think the points will be scored more than the attack, to be honest with you. Saka, Brentford at home, Cherky, Fulham away, Semenya, Everton at home, Buendia, Brighton away, that's tough, but Ndai Bournemouth away as well. I don't think there'd be bags and bags. I don't think there'd be 35, 40 points in there, definitely not. But if everyone can get a return or so, that'd be fantastic. Of course, probably not going to happen. Vice captain's armband on Erling Haaland just because of Fulham. They've done really well against Tottenham, and that was, as bad as Tottenham were, we've also got to go look credit Fulham. It looked a lot better defensively, so that's why I haven't given the armband to Haaland, part of the reason anyway. a Voltamada against my club. I mean, you've got to play him, and I unfortunately think he'll probably score and have a good afternoon. But I'm hoping that he doesn't sacrifice the FPL team. Your club's more important. But yeah, armbands on at the moment. Semenyo with Everton at home. You thought David Moyes' side would be better defensively than Everton have been under him. And don't get me wrong, he's done some good things at Everton, but like the Newcastle game was clear that they have got defensive issues. So again, happy with that. I mean, you can see there for the chips, our school got chips, and not ruled out playing one for this game week, but I'd say it's highly unlikely. So a couple of people, kind of content creators and that I've seen playing free hits and stuff like that, but played a wild card in game week 6, still got free hit, triple captain and bench boost. That's another thing, guys. Let me know how many chips you got and that below. But reminder, 6 p.m. Deadline, Greenwich Mean Time. Double game week has confused a lot of people. I'm sure there'll be people who miss it, even if they know, I remember it's double game week, but yeah, they come around to forget it. So yeah, I'm feeling confident. Just funny, isn't it? When you have a good game week in fantasy football, next week you feel more confident, but the reality is, bro, reality will hit hard because I'm not great at FPL. I acknowledge that. But there we go. If you have any tips for me, as always, please do let me know. I'd love to advise you one day, but I haven't got a clue too much. I just play it because I love football. And, and I love it. Live, breathe, and talk football every single day. I think about it every moment. I'm always talking about it on camera, on podcasts, my own. Yeah, literally all the time. I wouldn't have it any other way. But thank you so much for watching. If you please like and subscribe and enjoy the rest of your day. And good luck to all FPL managers going into Game Week 14. And I hope you also had, looking back, a good Game Week 13. Thank you. You'll hear from me very soon.
You came along just like a song and brightened my day. Who'd have believed that you were part of the dream? Now it all seems